Volleyball fans, welcome into my match number 2 from court number 1 over here in the Trailways Conference Tournament in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. I'm Kai Ackerman, a couple of helpers with me, Kaya and Travis, helping me on some camera shots for this action of my second match between the Bluejays from Johnson Creek and the CWC Crusaders, who we saw a couple of moments ago taken down by the Montello Hilltoppers in 2 straight sets. But CWC definitely put up a fight, looking to bounce back here with a win over the Bluejays, who they just beat in CWC a couple of days ago. Jeff and I were there and covered that game. Excited to be here, though, in the tournament. A lot going on today all throughout the channel. We have 3 games going on simultaneously in a couple of minutes, and it should be some fun action. We'll step aside here for some sponsors, and when we come back, match 2 action.
Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2025 Volleyball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, October 15th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's Live Streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here to Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Let me turn off that ad so I can get the echo out of here. Trailways Conference Tournament, a ton of different games going on today, all day. The Jeff's Live Streams team will be covering a bunch of them. I know Jeff will be here later. Justin's here for now, Dominic's here, Cam, a bunch of helpers from CWC. We appreciate all of them. Been so fantastic running our cameras today. as the Blue Jays from Johnson Creek and the CWC Crusaders look to battle off in CWC's second match of the day. I don't know exactly about Johnson Creek, but they will meet here at the net, getting ready for play. Again, CWC fell in their first match just a matter of moments ago to Montello Hilltoppers. It took both sets. Also, one quick plug in there. Definitely takes a lot to run these games, having to do everything. So Jeff-Sauer-8 is Jeff's Venmo. He would appreciate anything. Takes a lot to run these games, having to pay all of the workers and the travel fees and the cost of the equipment and everything. So usually we don't do this. We have ads, but today is a little bit of a different story. So anything helps. We appreciate everything, and we're just glad we can be here to cover it for you guys at home. Looks like CWC, I lied, it looks like Johnson Creek will start with the ball. They will start to serve. It'll be number 13 going back there, Olivia Fry, the sophomore, getting us underway. And checking back in for them now will be the libero number 7, Caroline Armstrong. Or Carrie, I do believe her team calls her. So the set here from Fry, or the serve, excuse me. She goes right back to CWC's side. Pushed up and right back over by Kelsey Boss. Picked up in the middle, Fry is there. Bump set going backcourt. And staying alive are the Crusaders. Tenaple near side, and it falls, excuse me, that was number 7 moving up on it, Kelsey Boss. Good kill to get us underway. 1-0, CWC will take an early lead in the first set of match number 2 for them. That'll send number 11, Kylie Beer, back to the line. She goes up and over, picked up by Armstrong in the back row. Fry sets it over back, and just a little pop shot back to CWC. Good back set there for, coming right at me, excuse me. There's a nice back set there, and Kate Westra slammed it home. 2-0 CWC getting out to an early lead. Kylie Beer up and over. Armstrong, the libero, picks it up to Fry. Good set on the far side. A touch shot once again. Set there to Boss. Brings it back far side. Blocked at the net. Kept alive though on the side of the Hilltop, or excuse me, the side of the Blue Jays. Still going. Boss trying to go over the net. And a net violation will bring the point to the Blue Jays, their first of set number 1. It'll send Kira Bohm back to the line now. 2-1 in favor of CWC. Checking in for them will be number 8, Jenna Scouten. Bohm serve, up and over, dug out by Rice in the back row. Good set by Abel. Near side, slammed down by Tenaple, but still going. Fry, back to CWC, up to Abel. Tenaple will try again, goes back with it, but there is Bohm. Far side this time off of the tip, and it falls. Give the kill to number 4, Adigan Benz, the freshman. I want to thank you for tuning into Jeff's live streams today. A lot going on, a lot to manage for all of us here, but we're doing our best, so we appreciate you bearing with us through all of our technical difficulties or errors on cameras and things like that. Appreciate you being along for this ride. 2-2, set 1. And slammed back over by number 9, Kate Westra. Soft on the touch shot, but it falls right to the feet of a bunch of Blue Jays. It will be 3-2. Good shot there as Kelsey Boss goes back to the service line. A 1-point lead, and it's cut down to 0 as the serve goes out of the back. A service error, and we're tied at 3. Sends Caroline Armstrong to the line. Up and over she goes. Tenaple with a bump. Good pass over to Westra. Touch shot back to Armstrong back there. Fry, quick set, and it's good. Good wherewithal from number 13, Olivia Fry, to just pop it back over to the Crusaders side. And for the first time in this match, the Blue Jays are leading. Armstrong's serve a little flatter this time, but off of the hands of Skelton onto the wall. And an ace for Carrie Armstrong, the first from either of these two teams. And now a 2-point lead for Johnson Creek. Five to 3. Armstrong goes short with it again, but a good dig from Rice into the net and not kept alive. 2 touches, so it doesn't go down as an ace, but a fantastic serve from Armstrong to move that defense out of position and create the error. Six to 3 as something got spilled on the court back there. Armstrong will grab the towel and clean it up herself. Goes down with it and an ace, another one, this time off the hands of Skelton once again. 2 aces in this nice run coming from Armstrong. She's been fantastic from the line. CWC's defense looks to bounce back here. Armstrong serve, picked up. Skelton's got to run back for it. She does keep it in play, and this one's just got to get over. It will not. Another serve not returned by the Crusaders, who are reeling, just trying to get it back over the net right now. Got to move into position here. 8 to 3. Carrie Armstrong and the Blue Jays on a nice run, and another one. The third ace for Armstrong in her time at the service line. She will try her magic once more. Goes back row with it, off of the hands, make it 4. You cannot make this up. And head coach Dan Tenaple will call a timeout and give his girls a pep talk. We will step aside, take a 30-second break rather, and be back after this.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Carrie Armstrong continues from the service line, and the timeout worked. As soon as she got back, a service error. And finally, CWC gets the ball back, not even having to return the serve. Take away the service error, though. 4 aces and a bunch of points on Armstrong from the line. Speaking of her, she'll hit it back over, but slammed down at the net. Block kill from number 10, Josie Beist. Very good on the block in that first set, or I'm sorry, the first match. She looks to continue here. Kate Westra with the serve. Back row to Armstrong, and Fry will push it back. Westra set to the middle. Beist miss swings. Looked like she jumped a little too early and just couldn't get a nice hand on it. They'll send the ball back to the Blue Jays, 11-5. Rosalind Cheney now, the freshman to the service line for Johnson Creek. Back row picked up by Skelton, pushed back over by Tenaple. Touch shot just over, and hits the antenna and falls. It will be a point, Blue Jays. Rosalind Cheney once again. 12-5 in favor of Johnson Creek. Up and over, a little short serve. Tenaple off the top of the tape, and it falls. Has enough power on it just to get it right over. And the Crusaders will capitalize. Speaking of Tenaple, she'll go back to the line. 12-6. The Blue Jays have double what the Crusaders currently have. This one kept alive. Good defense there and recovery from the Blue Jays. Kylie Beer near side, slams it home. If you were with us for that first match, Kylie Beer was very involved, especially in the second set. She'd go right from serving to blocking it up front to swinging it back home. Tenaple, too far out of the back, a service error. And the Blue Jays are just capitalizing on all of the errors coming right now. Sends Adigan Benz, the freshman, to the line. 13-7. Ben's serve goes back. Westra set near side to Beer, and off of the hands of Cheney. It'll be another kill for Kylie Beer, her second. Some more height, number 7, Kelsey Boss checking back in now as well for CWC. Lauren Rice to serve, and it's out. As soon as some momentum goes CWC's way, service errors. 14-8, set number 1 of match 2 for CWC on the day. Paige Swanson, the sophomore serve. Not far enough, back-to-back service errors brings the ball back to CWC now. Sends Hannah Abel back there. Looking to get it over for either of these teams. She does, but it's too far. 3 service errors in a row. And when you think CWC has finally caught their footing, just can't seem to get it. Olivia Fry to serve. Up and over she goes, it's a good one. Kate Westra, set to the near side. Kylie Beer too far. Into the big netting back there. Just trading points with these two teams right now. First time in a while it's been a consecutive serve. Fry up and over midcourt to Rice. Westra is there. Kylie Beer will just have to touch it back, but Fry moves up on it. Armstrong. And a soft hit back to CWC's side. Bump set there by Rice and mistimed by Boss. Another point for the Blue Jays, who find themselves up 17-9. Good crowd shot there. And it will be a timeout called. We'll step aside and take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Set number 1 of match 2 for the Crusaders Day, who didn't look too pleased coming out of their huddle there. Down 17-9. Looking to battle back in it. Olivia Fry for the Blue Jays will continue. To serve. And too far, timeout works. As it's a service error, and the Crusaders able to get the ball back. Let's see if they can capitalize. Still down 7. Sends Kylie Beer, one of the better servers on this Crusaders team, back to the service line. Back row she goes, 8 up Armstrong, and it'll be an ace. About time CWC got one of those after having to suffer the wrong end of that earlier. 17-11 it should be. They didn't change the score on that one. And this one over by us. Another point, CWC. And they're going to call it at 17-11 now. I believe it should have been 17-12, but it's not what the official scoreboard has, so it's what we'll roll with. Beer comes back. Bumped back over by Armstrong. Good set by Abel. Boss moves up on it, but it's too far. Point for the Blue Jays, 18-11. This Blue Jays team came into a try on Thursday at CWC, where CWC took both of the 2 sets. They only played 3 sets, but it was obviously best of 3. And CWC handily took the first 2. Opposite of what's happening here today, a 7-point lead for the Blue Jays, getting off to a very hot start and continuing to roll. Bohm with the serve, pushed back over and slammed down. Abigail Tenaple getting herself back involved. 6-point deficit for CWC as Josie Bice checks back in and Kelsey Boss goes to the line. Back row too far. The story of this set have been service aces on the side of the Blue Jays and errors on the side of the Crusaders, not getting their footing when it comes to the service line. Caroline Armstrong to serve now. Up and over she goes for the Blue Jays and into the stands. Another ace, her 5th of this set. Armstrong once again targeting the same spot. Pushed up by Abel. Westra trying to slam it home. Blocked at the net, and it will fall. Kate Westra putting it down. (21-14). Trying to get going is CWC. Fry setting up the middle. Just over. Westra's there with a good up. Kept alive. Tenaple blocked at the net. It's going to be a hard play, and it will fall. Abigail Tenaple fired up after that one. She's trying to light a fire for this Crusaders team. Still finding themselves down 6. Kate Westra to serve again. Up and over she goes. Hit on the far side. Bumped up by Fry and pushed back over. Blocked at the net, and it falls. Abigail Tenaple and Josie Beist all over that one in the middle. Just good work from them up front. 21-16, a 5-point lead for Johnson Creek, but it's falling. Bohm out of the back row, up to Fry, and moving up on it is Hackbarth, but into the net she goes. Another point, Crusaders. Making a late comeback here, but it's never too late. Kate Westra, nice run from the line. Backed up by some good defense and better offense. Good dig there from Bohm out of the back row, but it falls. Give it an ace for Kate Westra and a timeout called by Johnson Creek. Their lead down to 3. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Jeff's live streams.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Angling only guide service with.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams as the Crusaders come out of their huddle. Down by 3 still, but rallying. Kate Westra had a nice time from the line, and she looks to keep it going. Lauren Rice, the libero, back in for CWC. And Hannah Abel pulling out the dance moves around the net. Just up and over, an ace for Kate Westra, who clips the tape, and somehow that volleyball falls on the side of the Blue Jays. Second ace for Westra. Keeping it going, up to Armstrong in the middle. Fry sets it to the far side, a little tip shot off the antenna. And the Crusaders find themselves down by 1. 21-20. Johnson Creek has seen their lead deplete. Westra. Up and over she goes. Armstrong picks it up in the middle. Fry is there, bumps it forward this time for Benz. Westra moves up. TeNaple too far. Did she touch it? No. TeNaple couldn't get it down far enough. It'll go back to being a 2-point advantage for Johnson Creek as they get the serve back. Rosalind Cheney, the freshman, will check back in, the serving specialist, and go right to the line. Rainbow shot goes over. Good shot there by Abel to get it back. Fry, far side to Ben, slamming it home, blocked at the net by Beist. Quick set, blocked again by TeNaple. Couple of huge blocks there from CWC to get that point. And now you have to worry if you're a Johnson Creek fan as some more height coming in. Kylie Beer just checked back in for CWC. TeNaple serves to Armstrong, kind of misplayed. She just has to bump it back. Should be a free ball if they want it. Westra, back serve, Abel, touch shot, down. Tied up at 22 in set number 1. An extravagant comeback now for CWC. TeNaple shot. Dug up by Cheney. Fry is there. Armstrong will bump it back. Should be another free ball, CWC. Abel, far side to Beer, touch shot. Cheney's there to recover. Fry up front to Benz. Pushed right back over. Back and forth right now. Trying to come down the line, Cheney to Fry. Middle this time, slammed down, but Abel is there, or excuse me, Westra's there. Kylie Beer, and it falls. A late call by the official there, but Kylie Beer will get the kill. And just like that, CWC is up by 1, 23-22, coming down to the wire. TeNaple serve, back row to Cheney. Up to Fry, middle this time for Swanson. Good dig from Rice. Moving all the way up from the back row. Swanson tries again off the hands, but Westra's there. Far side, Abel blocked at the net, but it falls. CWC coming all the way back and now find themselves at set point. And a timeout called. Johnson Creek, 24-22. We'll take it with them. Be back shortly.
And Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Johnson Creek, who took the timeout, slow to come out of their huddle. CWC didn't have much to talk about. They find themselves at set point after coming on a huge comeback. Some good defense and fantastic net presence has led to that. It'll be 24-22. The serve will stay with TeNaple. Johnson Creek has to get a couple. TeNaple leading us off. Serve goes to Cheney in the back row. Fry there to bump, set it up to Benz, who has to hit it over. She does, and it clips the line. Adigan Benz just painting the back line back there. 24-23. A good kill, and she'll now go back to the service line. Keep her team in this one. Up and over, fantastic serve and an ace. I thought it was going to hit the top of the net. Instead, it just trailed over it. And we're tied at 24. Good timeout from the Blue Jays. Benz will try to replicate that as many times as she can. (24-24), set one. Benz goes over, misplayed by Rice, but kept alive. Abel just has to push it back, but Armstrong is there. Fry to the middle. Swanson blocked at the net, kept alive. Just back over. Beist hits it back to TeNaple. Westra sets it back to Cheney. Up to Fry. Swanson will try again. Tip back down. Swanson, quick set. Kylie Beer was ready for it. Back set Westra. Abel slammed Armstrong. Cheney and it falls. Net presence from both sides there, but CWC getting the better. 25-24, set point once again for CWC as Kelsey Boss checks back in. It'll be Lauren Rice to try to close it out. Back row to Benz, up to Fry. Quick set there, and right back to CWC. Westra, middle to Beer, blocked at the net, and it's still going, it will fall. 25-25. We're at least going to 27 in the opening set of match number 2. Swanson with the serve, back to Rice. Westra picks it up near side this time. Little touch shot by Boss, and it falls. Misplayed off of the hands of Soraya Witterholt. And for the third time in this set, it's set point, for CWC. 26-25 with Hannah Abel back at the line. Up and over she goes. Benz in the back row. Far side this time, just pushed right back. Back set to Westra. Touch shot, good save. Somebody's got to get there. Benz does. Pushed right back over. Defense reeling right now. Kylie Beer slams it home. And there it is. Set 1 goes to CWC, 27-25. We'll step aside, hear from some sponsors. And when we come back, set 2 action from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2025 Volleyball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, October 15th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's live streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Set number 2 getting underway. Crusaders took the first one in a very close set where they squeaked it out after trailing for most of it. Kylie Beer gets us underway. Good dig from Cheney in the back row. Pumped back over to CWC's side. Rice is there. Up front this time, slammed down by Tenaple, but good defense from the back. Armstrong will just push it back. Here's Kelsey Boss. Good dig there, but it falls right to me, and I'll get the ball and throw my pen. Going all over the place. Had a lot of volleyballs flying my way today. Serve once again back to CWC. They have a 1-0 lead in set 2. Tenaple trying to slam it home. Armstrong with a good dig. Pushed back down. Good strong hit there, but good defense. And slam down Kate Westra, finding space. Soraya Witterhold had a powerful swing there on the far side for Johnson Creek, but a couple of good ups in the back row. And just like that, it's 2-0 in favor of the Crusaders. Getting out to a much better start than they did in set 1, but that one went their way, so not much to complain about. Kylie Beer serve. Back row, did it clip that line? Ooh, just far. Service errors were the story of set number 1 for CWC. Just couldn't catch a break. It'll send Olivia Fry, the sophomore. First server of set number 2 now for Johnson Creek. Down 2-1. Fry up and over, back row, pushed up by Tenaple. Will go right back to her off of the set, but she's too far, out of the back. Tied up at 2s. Back-to-back servers back there. Fry, far side, serve, short one, but it's a good one. Westra pumps it back over. Fry will a back set over here, and we'll keep it going. Westra, touch shot, Fry's there to dig it up. Armstrong, a bump set up front, and they'll just have to bump it back to CWC, trying to set something up. Abel to the middle, Boss slams it home. Open space for Kelsey Boss, and she does not disappoint. Three to 2. Lauren Rice, the libero, will now serve for CWC. Up by 1, goes back row with it. Fry pushes it up to the far side, a little punch shot. Abel, near side to Tenaple, off of the block at the net, but it will fall. Amira Hackbarth got up there, no problem, and got a tip on it, giving her teammates a chance, but nobody was able to get there fast enough. 4 to 2. Rice to serve. That one looked in. It's an ace. No, she lifted it up. Excuse me. I thought the flag went down. It looked real close on that line, but another service error for CWC. And 2 of the 3 points have come on those for Johnson Creek. Four to 3 for Kira Bohm. Rainbow shot to Tenaple, sets it up for Abel. Westra, far side, blocked, but it falls at their feet. Another point from CWC. Pretty much been in control of this set. Scores a little closer due to those service errors. We'll see if Kate Westra can pick up for that. She had 2 aces in set number 1 that helped mount that comeback. Armstrong bumps it up. Fry, back set near side, blocked at the net, but it's out of play. Couple of good ups back there at the net. Good hops, rather, but couldn't get the ball to land where they wanted. 5 to 4 now for Carrie Armstrong, the libero, only a sophomore. Johnson Creek team is young and misplayed, given an ace for Armstrong, her 6th of the day, if I'm counting correctly. Trying to replicate. Up and over she goes. Rice picks this one up. Abel, near side, slam down. And it falls. Point CWC off of the block from the block from the Blue Jays went out of bounds. Sends Abby to Naples. Service line now for CWC. And into the net, the third service error of this set alone. It's what's really killed this Crusader team all day long, and that does not end here. Yet to get it under control. Serving specialist now, Rosalind Cheney. Back in for the Blue Jays, down by one. Oh, I'm sorry, we're tied at 6, excuse me. She'll go back row with it. Back set by Westra. Abel's there. A couple of good blocks on the far side, but they're just not able to, they can't get up close enough to the net. It just keeps falling at their feet. That one was off of the hands of Benz and Swanson. And that'll bring in number 16, that's Josie Vanderwerf. Saw her on those Thursday matches, but the first time she's getting action here today. Her serve, a good one, dug out by Bohm in the back row. Going the wrong way did Swanson, but a fantastic hit on it to get it back over by Armstrong. Touch shot, but Cheney's there. Fry, good set to the middle for Swanson. And it's in. Coach Schnapel not too pleased with the call. But the point will go to the Blue Jays. And now we'll get some more communication about it. So we'll get some more communication from the officials and the line judges. It's tough when we have to have different people do it, but how it has to be with these huge tournaments, you can't get nearly the amount of staff that you need. So it will go down as the Blue Jays point, tied at 7 once again. And Adigan Benz back to the line. All set to go. Benz into the net. All of that for that. Some would say the ball doesn't lie. 8-7 in favor of CWC. It's always funny how that works. We spend here talking forever on a point and then just something like that. Hannah Abel's serve, dug up by Armstrong. Fry, back set over here to Swanson. Hannah Abel does the same thing, nobody's there. It was just kind of a rush for the ball. CWC able to recover. Swanson trying to dunk it down. Does it clip the line? Yes, it does. Paige Swanson, a nice kill. That will send her back to the line, still tied at 8. Goes far side, Hannah Abel. Kate Westra tries to serve it back, or set it back, excuse me. Off of the tip, and it falls. The kill goes to number 10, Soraya Witterholt. And for the first time this set, the Blue Jays have a lead. Paige Swanson will continue from the line. Rainbow shot up and over. Dug out from Tibby in the back row. Beer pushes it right back to Swanson. Cheney and Benz converging for that one. Benz down to a knee. Back over for Witterholt. Picked up by Abel. Up to Westra. Slammed by Beer, kept alive. Fry, a little touch shot back to CWC's side. Up to Beer once again, slams it home. Right back to me once again. Kylie Beer, another kill on the day. Tied once again at 9. And that'll send Beer back to the service line. We talk about how good she is up front. Don't underestimate her at the service line. Back row to Cheney. Puts it up. Fry down to a knee. Good set, but right into the net goes McCall. CC McCall, the oldest player on this team. She's only a junior. She is the only one listed on this roster. The rest are freshmen and sophomores. So Just put that into perspective. Flat line drive serve from Beer. Slam back down and give the kill to Witterholt. Nice serve from Beer, but a much better return there from the Blue Jays. Checking back in for them now, number 5, Amira Hackbarth. And Olivia Fry will serve. Up and over she goes, picked up by Tenaple. It's an overpass. And did she take advantage of it? No. Overpass, trying to dunk it back down, but it falls out of play. Point will go to CWC, up by 1. 11-10, Lauren Rice, the libero. Looking to extend. She goes back row to Witterholt. Pushed up by Fry, trying to get something going up there. Biced up front, Tenaple just misplays it off the side of her hand. She needed to get it over, and instead it fell right to her side. It'll be tied up at 11. And that'll send Kira Bohm to the line. But a very close set 2. Just like the end of the previous. Hannah Abel, back set to Kate Westra, slamming it home, and it falls. Kill to Kate Westra after falling off of the hands of the Blue Jays. 12-11. Blocked at the net, and it falls. Give the kill to Abby Tenaple. And a 2-point lead now for CWC. We want to thank all of you for joining us out there on Jeff's live streams. I want to ask you a favor of you guys. Make sure you leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Who you're rooting for, where you're watching from, favorite team, favorite player. Pretty much anything. We love hearing from you. As a nice kill from Madigan Benz happens there. We like hearing from you, and we like to shout you out over the air, but the girls who watch these games back, and we know they do, they've told us plenty of times, who wouldn't want to come and watch us talk, you know. Just kidding, obviously, but they like to know that their friends, their family members, whoever out there is rooting for them. So leave something down there. Tell us who you're rooting for, who you're watching for, where you're watching from, anything. Leave it down there in the YouTube comment section. Into the net, but it falls. Excuse me, that was over the net. Into the hands of a couple of Blue Jays. It falls at their feet. And a 2-point lead once again for the Crusaders. 14-12 in set 2. Crusaders took a nail-biting one, 27-25 earlier. Abby Tenaple to serve us. Off of the hit from Armstrong. Fry moves up on it. Up front. Blocked at the net, kept alive. Westra comes here. Beer slams it down with some authority. Kylie Beer, another kill this set. And you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that one. 15-12, set 2. Tenaple, up and over. Benz to Fry. Up front, pushed back by Hackbarth. Abel goes far with it, but Bohm is there. Touch shot by Fry, good play. Bice trying to slam it home. Fry set far side to Benz, and it falls off the tip. Adigan Benz, another kill. Been very crucial up front for the Blue Jays, keeping it close. 15-13. Serve will go back to the freshman, Rosalind Cheney. Little rainbow shot to the back row. Hannah Abel setting near side. Beer goes cross court off the hands of Armstrong, and it will fall. Another kill for Kylie Beer as she looks to propel this team to a 2-set victory. That sends Josie Vanderwerf back to the line again. Does it clip that line? Ooh, just too far. It made it over the net, but a little far outside. Back within 3 as Adigan Benz goes back to the line now. Trying to battle with that net back there. Separating all these courts today. Benz, back row to Rice. Up to Westra. Kylie Beer blocked at the net, but it falls. Soraya Witterholt was there for it, but she got the block off just a little too late. It falls to her feet, and the Crusaders take a 4-point lead again. It'll be Hannah Abel. Back row she goes to Armstrong. Fry just trying to punch it over, but there's a net there. Found herself a little too close. And a timeout will be called from the Blue Jays. 19-14 in favor of CWC. Usually we take a break and head to our sponsors, but instead I'm going to actually take a break. We'll be back.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus. Sorry, I was going to go to our pregame slide there, but we had some malfunction with one of our earpiece equipments. I will go to it now, though, because usually we have plenty of sponsors to put these events on, but today is a little different story. Everything coming out of Jeff's pocket today, all the employees we have to pay the travel costs and stuff like that. And so we just want to shout out that Jeff's Venmo is out there, Jeff-Sauer-8. Anything helps, we just like to be here, and we're so glad that you guys are a part of this experience with us. We'll kick back to the action now. Hannah Abel serving it up by 5. CWC looking to take both sets. Slam back down by Witterholt. Kept alive, just pushed over by Kelsey Boss. Up front this time to Swanson, and it's too far, but they're looking for a tip. And they will not get it. 14-20 for CWC. Looking to close this thing out. Hannah Abel's serve, back row picked up by Benz, up to Fry. Back set to Swanson, who pushes it right back. Kylie Beer slams it down. Did she get it off? Yes, she did. Another kill for Kylie Beer, who has been so dominant up front since she's been in. 21-14. Abel once again, back row. Pushed up front this time. Witterholt into the net. Punched right back over. And it falls. CWC on a very good run, and it did not slow down despite the timeout. (22-14), up by 8, 3 points away. Abel, good serve, and it's an ace. Hannah Abel goes short with it, and it falls right in the middle. And a timeout called by Johnson Creek once again. 23-14, CWC looking to take both the first 2 sets and not even have to play a third. We'll step aside here from some sponsors, and when we come back, we'll finish this one out.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
All set to get back underway. Hannah Abel's serve, back row to Benz. Picked up by Armstrong in the middle and slammed back over by Witterholt. Hannah Abel moves up for it and into the net. Her set moved a little too far forward and out of the reach of Boss. Timeout there from Johnson Creek. Just trying to get a momentum killer as they need to battle back into this one. Still down by 8. Cannot give up 2 more points. Paige Swanson serve. Right on over to Rice. Abel sets near side this time. Boss has it. Hannah Abel, after setting it into the net last time, perfect set and a perfect slam home from Kelsey Boss. It is match point now for the Crusaders, 24-15. And Kylie Beer will come into the service line. Up and over she goes. Armstrong up to Fry in the middle for Witterholt. Slam back down, and that's it. Abigail Tenaple puts a pin on this one. 2 straight set victories for the Crusaders. The first one 27-25, and this one 25-15. We will end this broadcast here. A fantastic game from the Crusaders, bouncing back from their first one. After losing to Montello in 2 straight sets, they take 2 here from Johnson Creek. Remember, on Jeff's live streams, we have content coming all day from the Trailways Conference tourney here in Sun Prairie. We have 3 games going on there. Obviously, this one just finished up, and I'm not exactly sure which other ones are going right now, but I know we did have Deerfield at Randolph and Oakfield versus Partyville. So go check those out if those are still running. Otherwise, at 10:40 it was supposed to start, but who knows what actually happened there. Oakfield versus Marquezan coming up at 11, which is right now, but it'll probably be about 15 minutes as these things tend to run behind. Randolph versus Valley Christian, and at 11:40, Marquezan versus Partyville. After that, a ton of different things happening with the pool play. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams all day. This is Makai Ackerman signing out from Court 1.